Okay, here's one of the lower VOC paints we've been using. It's the Enhanced Waterborne Formula Latex Eggshell Finish. This is white paint. The eggshell finish is the gloss. It is lightly glossy. It is a white paint, not yellowish. And it's there's the paint there. This is the primer actually. And then no, this is the sealant paint. I'm sorry. All right, this one's the sealant paint. The other one down there in the corner is the other, but it's still a low VOC paint. It's definitely different with the odor. Some paints smell like they smell for weeks, days and weeks. This is if you got it aired out right. Like after all the painting I did, and I had the windows totally open and the fans running, it actually did not smell that bad in here in one day. So that's why we use it. Started out with allergies from my mom a long time ago. And a lot of people don't know about it still, but many people do. And commercially it's used, and it's been used for homes too. So, but yeah, this here's the sealant eggshell. The other one's over there. So, all right, this is the other one. This is the primer, interior latex primer. For what we were covering, it was this color wall, but when they put it on, the first coat didn't seem like it went on that thick, and the second coat was still streaky to me, and I was afraid if you use like a yellow color, it would bleed through. And she picked a rose color for that wall, which we don't have out yet, and I didn't know how dark it was going to be, so I chose to 3-coat it, at least the main part. Down towards the bottom, it actually didn't look that bad, but for some reason the top part looked streaky. Maybe it was still drying on a different level, but it looked streaky. So if you know anything about painting, if it looks streaky and you put a light coat on there, it's going to be streaky. So anyways, I don't know how light the rose colored is, so I put a 3rd coat of primer. Maybe if you would have coated it different, used different brushes, different rollers, it might have been fine at 2 coats. If you definitely had a sprayer and had a thicker coat, yeah, it would be fine. But for us and our visual effects, we needed 3 coats on the top part. The bottom part turned out fine to where it only needed 2 coats. But for some reason, the top part needed that 3 coat. And I use a form of brushes and rollers, so I definitely cut with the brushes. And then the roller, I actually brushed the first 2 layers, and that could be some of it, but the roller, we use a smaller roller. And it just, for the way it was covering, could have been the heat and the humidity. This room was hot. It's hard you can't really keep the fan going when you're painting because it's drying your paint and your brush too fast. And, unless you're a commercial painter and can knock this out in 20 minutes. So it took us a little while moving stuff around. So that's the paint we used. You use what you need to, but this is what we used. This is our sealant paint. That's our wall paint. And then we have the 2 other cans around here for the other walls. I'll show in a different video. Thanks for stopping in.